Cancer. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at your general overview first, then left. I'll have timestamps down below. Cancer, general overview. Cancer, general overview. I just heard excruciatingly lucky. Not the worst message to come through, Cancer. Excruciatingly lucky. But we know about it, right? It's not luck. These are blessings. This is what you're manifesting for yourself. But to other people, it's going to look like you are excruciatingly lucky. You may even feel excruciatingly lucky. Excruciatingly lucky. I can't even say it. It's all about divine flow. Divine flow. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Let me get you one more. I just also heard this may actually be a child. The resemblance of somebody you love. It's almost like a child resembling someone who passed away that you really love. And they do something and they say something and there's just a look about them. And it triggers just like a really loving response. They resemble somebody. Or the resemblance of somebody you love. Interesting. Interesting. Beautiful messages for you here, Cancer, to kick this off. Leo season is going to be good to you, provided you release and surrender. It's all about faith, but it feels like this is exactly what you are already doing. You're in divine flow. That is what the release and surrender is all about. You've completely surrendered, and now you're receiving bigger and better blessings because of it. Fresh air. I feel like some of you need to let go of an air sign possibly. Let go of stale air, but a big message, Spirit's like, stop holding your breath. Are you holding your breath? Are you anxiously anticipating like the ball to drop? Are you anxiously anticipating something to go wrong? You can breathe now. You can breathe. Things have been difficult. You can absolutely acknowledge that. There's been a lot of forced change, but you know what? You can take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. But you need to do that. But I see you struggling with your breath. That could be somebody with asthma, with allergies, something going on with the lungs too, okay? If that applies to you, I feel like, I don't want to say a quick fix, but someone can help you. A doctor, a specialist can help you. I'm feeling very inclined to tell you to be conscious of air quality, air filters. I'm feeling for younger children having an issue breathing. We naturally jump to worst case scenario with what's going on around us. I think for some of you and for some of your kids, it's allergies, but you can develop an asthmatic cough or heaviness in the chest because of allergies, okay? It's not just like the typical sneezing and runny eyes and runny nose. Sometimes we feel it in the chest and we feel it in the lungs. I'm feeling like some of you or your children, someone you're taking care of may be dealing with that. Air filters, like a really legit, spend some money on it, but it will be very effective. It feels like open windows, be outside. Someone's not breathing to their best ability, but I'm feeling more of you than not. You're just holding your breath, and that comes through as anxiety. That comes through as somebody who hasn't fully released and surrendered, right? This comes down to faith. Do you trust if you release and surrender to the universe that you will be cared for? Are you doing that but then still holding your breath? Like, okay, I put it out there, this energy, this manifestation, I've taken the leap of faith, and now just like, that's the energy I'm getting for you. All of the air in and all of the air out. You need to relax, but you can relax here, okay? Something didn't go right in the past. It does not mean that is going to happen now. Let go of the fear so that you don't attract more of the negative. There is a lot of law of attraction here. Be conscious of the energy you're putting out. If you can shift from sort of pent-up energy, holding the breath, shallow breaths, and anxiety, okay? If you can shift from that to the release and surrender, which I think more of you than not will, okay? You may already be doing this. You will be rewarded brilliantly. And this is where we come back to what looks like luck. Excruciatingly lucky, Cancer. What a beautiful message. But it's not luck. It's law of attraction. It's you being in divine flow. It's you trusting that you can take a full breath in and a full breath out and be in divine flow and release and surrender control to universe to do it all better for you. Better results. Better results. So if you hear that message early on in the month, get into that divine flow, release and surrender, okay? Get this under control. Let go of whatever this is. Let it go. Like literally have complete peace. Let it go. Whether it's a person, whether it's an experience that has you kind of pent up or still holding on to something, let it all go. Because the energy of letting go and having faith, consciously manifesting, I mean, it's not going to get better than what you're calling in at this time, okay? Bottom of the deck here, change in direction. Whatever didn't work out was and is a blessing in disguise. That's why you need to let it go. The change in direction may feel forced. There are so many forced changes. I understand holding the breath. I understand that anxiety or that resistance or just that uncertainty, okay? It's very unsettling. But you'll understand why you needed it to happen throughout the course of August. There's something so beautiful here. This is a conscious step forward in your life, though. This isn't just waiting to see the universe shows up and hands you. It's the release and surrender, but still doing your part of the work. Still taking a leap of faith. Still consciously making positive changes. And that's why the rewards will be so big and so beautiful, because you are consciously participating in what is showing up in your life. But Spirit's saying there's something about to change, though. So don't hold your breath. Just prepare for it. Something may change, and it may feel drastic throughout the course of August, but it's just so good for you. If you feel like something you really had your heart set on doesn't work out this month, you will be rewarded with something bigger and better. Spirit is just aiming a little higher for you. There'll be better people, better alignment, better energy, more money, okay? But you have to trust it. No more holding your breath. But for those of you who are having issues with the lungs, really, first of all, see somebody for that, because I feel like there could be an easy-ish fix. It could be allergy shots. It could be, like I said, a different kind of an air filter, air purifier, opening the windows. But I think for a lot of you, if you are experiencing that, or a loved one is experiencing something with the lungs, it's a manifestation of the energy and the anxiety we're talking about. It's a manifestation. So if you can guide them to release and let go, to release and surrender, the physical is going to clear up very quickly. Okay? Let's see how this applies to love. Cancer and love. Ooh, Cancer, I just heard so much love for you this month. People are going to think that you are so lucky. Don't be surprised look at bottom of the deck already, soulmate. There are some people who are going to be really happy and really excited for all this luck and all of these blessings. There are some people who may be resentful because they're going to want that for themselves, for their own families, for their own children. Teach them how. Show them how to make it happen, you know? Love. Let's get you one more. Cancer. Are you ready? Who is this? I think you may already know who this is. If you don't, are they going to catch you by surprise? Spirit said when you least expect it. Crossing this, reconciliation. The challenge is somebody from the past. That could have you all pent up. That could be the reason why you haven't been breathing as deeply as you need to, or the manifestation of something in the heart chakra. Some reconciliations, people ask, okay, it could be, but I'm feeling a newness. I'm feeling like the healing of the past so you can move on to something new and something bigger and better for you. It's almost like you already know the relationship, the person, they serve their purpose. That love just doesn't feel strong enough. The chemistry doesn't feel strong enough, okay? So if you can truly walk away and let go of this, not let this challenge you, really come full circle with peace, you go from unrequited love to massive amount of passion. Are you ready for that? I think you are. Spirit's saying, like, you paid your dues. You've done this one-sided, this lack of passion. You've stuck it out for all the right reasons. It's almost like some of you haven't had that physical chemistry with somebody in such a long time that maybe you have settled. Maybe you've settled with somebody from the past, or you settled in the past in that area. No more. somebody spiritual, somebody very much in alignment with your religious and spiritual journey would like to show up here. I'm even going to pull you one more. This is new. It's somebody new. If you're single, there's somebody new, but this is going to challenge you. This feels like a challenge later on in the month. Not so much as you come into August. This person, you know, they still have their passions, some love, some interest intact. All of these sirens. I was saying to Aquarius, I was like, Aquarius, our videos are never void of sirens. Maybe we should manifest that, you know, for my mid-month videos for dramatic effect. I mean, not to jump off the sirens, but I am sort of feeling it's like there's a warning around it. There's a warning around not going back. There's a warning around, yes, heal, but there's nothing really to go back to. I feel like someone wants to tempt you. I feel like because they are still passionate about you, or they moved on from you maybe very abruptly, realize they moved on to the wrong person, and they're like, oh, can I have you back now? Now, I will say, Cancer, if that's an experience your partner or your ex had, you may be like, oh, maybe they're still into me. Maybe I can see if there's anything left. And they might be saying, no, honey, you moved on. I have moved on. Let's just keep on moving on, you know? Because there's beautiful, wow, look at this bottom of the deck for you. Look at all this new love. Look at all this new love. This is why you're not going to get stuck. I'm going to even hold this up. Now we're going like deep here. This is done, right? You have released the ex. So don't even entertain it. Look at all this beautiful new love energy, all this passion, so much love. This may be you having your pick of a few solid, good, new partners if you're single, okay? Now, for those of you who are not single, I am feeling like there is a shift from this experience back to igniting or reigniting a passionate flame. But it's going to require more emotional depth. Somebody isn't completely satisfied. I think it's you. It feels like the water sign. So if you're dating another water sign, maybe both of you, this could be on their mind. But this feels like you. It's like, you know that there's love. But is there enough chemistry? Are you fully satisfied? And I don't just mean physically. Are you mentally? Are you emotionally? I'm feeling like a lack of something emotionally. Maybe some separations because of that. I feel like for those of you who have not separated completely, closed the door, this will be tempting because I don't feel like the journey has ended fully yet. But don't be surprised if that passion fizzles out quickly if you're unwilling to heal the root cause of it. It's almost like you can either fan the flame or you can smother the flame. If you fan the flame through healing, I mean true conscious healing here, there's a really good shot at a positive reconciliation. You may be working with somebody professional, like a couples therapist or something. That feels really beautiful. But it will require two people, regardless of how you heal, two people healing to fan the flame. Okay, to get that flame up and going again, okay? But there is the potential for somebody smothering the flame at this time because they don't want to heal. If you know that that's a pattern, you've already seen that in a partner, I don't recommend stepping back into that situation. You're just going to get hurt all over again. For some of you, you have partners that really do love you, but they either don't know how to heal or they're unwilling to heal, and it will forever hurt you, or you forever feel like you're settling for something less than. This could go both ways for some partners that have let go of you too, Cancer. But this feels like the root cause. It's like one of you knows the issue that needs to be healed, and the other doesn't even want to look at it. You can't move forward with that person unless you are willing to settle. And I don't think you're willing to settle for anyone or anything anymore. Okay, so you move past that energy. Maybe some of you have been closing some doors this month so that you can connect to someone you have a bit more chemistry with, a lot more chemistry with, someone safe. This comes through as somebody really healed. This is not the old karmic baggage. This isn't even someone showing up with baggage. That's the thing. And we can say, well, we all have baggage. Sure, to some degree, but you can be a truly healed person regardless of your past. showing up fully healed for a new partner. This could also be someone's experience with you, being so passionate with you, toward you, because you're not showing up weighing them down. You're showing up super healed. But there is some transition here, even for those of you in committed relationships. It's almost like there has to be a transition. There has to be a significant change back to the passion, back to the emotional depth, commitment to healing, or you may separate. This is an interesting message, okay? One of your outcome cards here. It's like maybe you thought you were on the same spiritual journey. Maybe you thought you shared that, you had that in common, or the same religious journey. But you've outgrown them. By choosing to stay, you forego your ability to continue to grow and evolve. That's not okay for either you or the partner. Whoever's experiencing like that weight. It's like someone's grounding somebody too much when they need to soar, when they need to fly, when they need to be just out there, just flying around in all the beauty of the universe, and yet they're just grounded all the time. Being grounded is a beautiful thing, but not always. Not when you're meant to fly, not when you're meant to soar. There's more out there. I'm feeling some of you, even in committed relationships, really kind of feeling like, I think there's something better. I think I might be settling, or beautiful, amazing human being, but I just know that there's more for me to learn. There's more for me to do, and I can't do it in this space with this person anymore, okay? I know it's a little heavy for those of you in committed relationships. Do I think that there are some beautiful reconciliations? Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know that I would tell you if I was getting a hard no, because I'm very, very, very blunt about that. But you gotta heal. If you and a partner can consciously heal, you'll get a good result this month. Universe supports it, but only if it's mutual healing, okay? No one's settling. No one's taking on all the weight.